I am so excited to finally get my hands on the third Playline Odile. It's the final triplet of the batch. There have been other ones that were convention exclusives, I believe, and some other like more deluxe signature dolls, but these are the Playline ones, and I am a Playline fan. I don't want to pay exuberant amounts of money for toys. And usually I do like the Playline things better, and there is no exception here. Now I do have to rebody. I have the body standing by. These dolls are ones that I have not shaved their heads. So if you've seen some of my other videos, I'm really into unrooting their heads. Do I have an example of that here? No. But I do have a whole mermaid collection because of color reveals. I'm also a huge color reveal accessory fan. But I have been accumulating some mermaids. Well, they were all mermaids up until recently, where I couldn't bring myself to shave their heads, and usually their hair is soft. This is the case of these two mermaids. So these were the initial mermaids where I got rid of all of the other mermaids, but these ones just had exceptionally long, straight, soft hair, and they were just really unique. I think a lot of it has to do with how ethereal they look and pale they look, so I like that. This is a box of mermaids, but I do actually really like beautiful Barbies of color as well, and they usually have really good froze and curls, which makes them easier to play with. This is the big reason why I shave their heads and remove all of their hair, because it just gets in the way. It's so hard to control, hard to take pictures with them. It's just another, you have to worry about the clothes, and then you have to worry about the hair, and it's just and it can sometimes never look good, and depending on the hair quality, it can, because like I said, I do tend to like the Playline dolls, so the hair quality isn't always the best hair quality on those. So this is the kind of thing that I like. And the Play-Doh Barbies, which there are going to be many videos coming up. I love these molded hairdos. I am a huge fan of all of the pixie cuts from the color reveal, and yeah, we'll be diving into that too. I don't know who's going to be able to wear these fashions, so in this video I am going to look at the set, but what I'm most excited about is trying on Barbie style clothes. So as much as I like Playline dollies, I like the more expensive fashions, and I am a Mattel stan, so I do tend to like not to mix my doll brands, and I don't know, there's some really great stuff on Etsy. It's kind of really expensive. I am Canadian. Shipping is ridiculous to get things to my country, even though it's not even that far. But here, let's go. Let's open up this amazing Odile doll. They're just incredible faces, and I love the fact that this head has bridged so many gaps between the different collectors and Playline, because usually collectors look down on Playline, but everyone loves this head. And did I try not to like the head? I don't think so. I instantly loved this head, and so did the rest of the world. It's crazy. Now this set, okay, I guess as much as they look so pretty, I gotta move them out of the way though, because we do have to look at this set. I love that we're getting 3 different skin tones, 3 different hair tones. I want 2 more. I want a black-haired one, which I know that they made a black-haired one. They made a couple black-haired ones actually, I believe. And I think she's ambiguous enough that she could be of African descent. So, but it kind of would be nice to get one with that was totally dark complected. Let me know if you know of any others that are Playline. Are there any new ones coming? Do you have a favorite doll? Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I didn't think I was going to get her, so I was so happy to find this Barbie deluxe style, which was a surprise. I got her for her body, which I thought was so robotic cool, and I wanted to put on a bald head on it. That was my plan from the very beginning, so I could have a regular sized body. The ones that I use are a bit more muscular and can't always wear all of the clothes. But then I was, after I constructed this and made this this action doll that is ready to try on clothes that other dolls can't try on, and I saw this head. I had to make this creation. There's just something really special about this face and the face paint. And please leave in the comments down below if you know any other, if you thought that any of these Playline heads are extra special. But I think she's a standout. I mean, I'm sure Millie is beautiful and everything, but I guess we've seen Millie so much so often that, you know, there's only so much Millie we can take. But there's something about the ombre lip, I guess, which is reminiscent of that one. And yeah, there's just something about the way that she's painted, and she's just special and different to me. She's cute, like kind of toy-like, which these ones are. They're kind of, you know, they're kawaii. They're very Asian inspired, and this one is also very anime, Japanimation inspired. So I really like that. I like that it's kind of cartoony and yet also very beautiful and luxurious at the same time. And I think that is a good explanation or definition of what was captured with the Odile heads and their paint and their face apps. So let's get this box open. Am I going to say that in Canada we could get this for a while? Some people did receive the Odile version of this from Amazon. That was where it was available to get in Canada, and some people did not. Some people got the Barbie version, and I got the Barbie version 3 times from ordering it from Amazon. And I think I once heard a toy guy who used to work in the toy industry talk about the distribution, and he said, this guy said a lot of things that were lies too, so I'm not gonna totally believe this, but he said once that that they do an initial run of like 1,000, and it's kind of like a test market of it. So I'm wondering if that is the case for the original Odile, and then they decided, okay, we're just going to give it a milli, or because maybe they saw that it was selling well, so they said let's give it a milli, or maybe it wasn't selling well. Maybe it's just the collectors who are after this. I kind of like all of these fashions in here. Again, they're super Playline. I like how everything goes together. It's super primary color based, and it's cute. I'm a huge t-shirt dress fan. A lot of people aren't. This set was something that I think the reason why I didn't initially order this, even though it wouldn't have made any difference because it didn't show up for people who did order it initially. But I do think the people who ordered it initially did get the Odile head. But I have so many pieces that are exactly like these 3 things. Like I have graffiti t-shirt dresses. I have pleather jackets like this. I have a skirt that's almost exactly like this. I am noticing that the elastic waist is really nice on that. The unfinished collar on this jacket was something that was another choice in making me not initially buy this right away. But I really did want to get it, and I was really excited for it. I was also really excited to get these mermaids, and they were really hard to get at first, and now they're readily available. You can get them. The other 2, it's really weird that I did not buy the other 2 mermaids, because I usually buy a full collection when I'm doing it. They're not sparking the joy the way that these 2 do. I don't know if this is also going to fit on my WWE bodies. So the dolls that I like are a little more muscular, these bodies right here. So I was also reluctant about that because jackets, sometimes longer sleeves aren't going to work. And I knew it wouldn't have much stretch because it is faux leather. But having it in my hand, and did I mention the collar being unfinished, is a super negative against it. But now that I have it in my hand, this is actually, the unfinished collar isn't as bad as I mean, that happens. And in real life, I love a raw edge in clothing. So I don't know why. I don't know. It just sometimes can look too messy. Again, with the hair, I want things to look as streamlined and cool and pop arty as possible with my toys. So that is that would be the reason why. I don't know what I was saying. I like this. I really like this jacket. That is why the hair bothers me. That's why I want them all to look like action figures with simple pieces of clothing on it, not too much detail. The staples have put some holes in some of these material. This obviously didn't take well to having a staple put into it, but I really like the thickness of it. And something that I see as good quality is when they use, and this is what's been happening recently, they've been using really good elastics and elastic straps for their fashions and fashion packs. Mattel has been, and I really appreciate that. It's just sturdier, better quality. I don't know where this ruching is supposed to go. It seems to have to go in the back if they have the waistband sewn up that way. My guess is that the ruching, but I guess, I mean, this is a fashion mix and match pack. Actually, that's not true. You can't. There's nothing to mix and match on these. She's supposed to wear her jacket without any shirt on, but I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to make this asymmetrical, put the ruching down one side. But it would be my guess that the implication is that since the strap closes, that is usually means that this is the back. But then maybe that's a detail in the back of the dress, which is, I mean, is that something that we normally see? No. All right, so I believe that she has soft hair too. I was worried about these mermaids for that reason, and then I was worried about her. The hair I notice on these mermaids, unlike those other two mermaids that I showed you earlier in the video, they have really crazy long hair. These all have the same length hair basically, and hopefully mine is not. Okay, and I also did not mention that I had to get this from Germany from my friend Andy. Thank you so much for getting this for me, Andy, because I really needed to complete the trifecta. And she's just, I mean, she's so cool. The eyes are so blue that they do spark that memory of the 1980s dolls, because the 80s eye makeup blue was such a thing. But the way that everything is blue is so crazy insane. It just looks weird and surreal and cartoony, and I love it. I love it so much. I don't see any pixelation going on, by the way. Do I see a glare or anything? Well, there's a little twinkle in her eye there, but I don't know. Looks pretty darn good to me. No, I don't think these are pixelated at all. I believe that these are, but I can't tell, and I don't really mind. That same person I asked about the Mattel person. I asked about when you get pixelization. I asked, is it, which again, take this with a grain of salt, but I asked, is the pixelation just a bad printout? Like, you know, when you print something and it's pixelated? Because they're just applied decos. They're just stickers, is what he said. And he said, yeah, that's what they are. They're bad prints. So why can't they just print something better and then stick it on? That's what I don't understand, why we are getting pixelation. Not that it bothers me as much as some people, but she doesn't have it. And I guess that also leads to that vintage eye, except it's better. It's new and it's proved, and her makeup is simple and it's modern and it's not as tacky, even though I know that people are into vintage Barbies, especially Y2K Barbies that have way too much makeup and way too many details going on. But for me, this is my jam. Simple basics. Now, maybe they're too simple, but there's pieces here to mix and match with other stuff. Here I thought I was going to put them in the Barbie style. So, did I start to tell you this and I didn't finish? Enough people have seen her in this dress. You've seen her in this dress. This dress isn't bad. Something that I do like about it is that they didn't just, they've actually serged the edge and they've overlock stitched the edge of the ruffle. I don't like when the underside of the material can be seen, but here it's heavy enough that that's not being seen, and it looks pretty good. If there is going to be a ruffle, it's asymmetrical. It's very 80s again, which is something else that I really like. These shoes I've seen with Barbie Extra, not a fan of these. What I keep starting to say and not finishing is that the Barbie style fashion packs, there are 3 of the new ones, and I've been saving them for these girls, and I'm really excited to put them in. So that's an upcoming video where I couldn't have fit that in this video too. We've got too many things. I don't have to try these clothes on her. I do have to try them on. Yes, I do. I have to try them on my new body. But also t-shirt dresses for Ken. I've got Ken's standing by. If it doesn't fit on my super buff Max Steel, I have my new favorite Ken body. I'm obsessed with this Ken body. I don't know why. It has just enough articulation. I guess it's very reminiscent of my WWE Superstars bodies for girls. So for the girl dolls. So it just, I mean, maybe that's why I like it. Like, it's got exactly the same kind of articulation. There's just something better than the sculpt. I noticed that some dolls, like the Doctor Who, like I wanted to get a dark complected version of this body tone too. Right now it comes in 2 body tones. One from the Barbie Extra Fly and one from all of the movie Kens. That's where you can get this body. But for the Doctor Who, they went back in time and they used, oh, how fitting, and they used the Harley body, which is, I guess, that name comes from the Harley Davidson Ken. And I don't like the torso on that. It's just, it doesn't look as cool. I don't think it's as, it was supposed to be more muscular, but I don't think it's as chunky as this body. This is just a really cool, really sturdy, stiff joints, which I really like. Just are fantastic. Do I miss the ankle joint? I mean, I don't miss the ankle joint with the WWEs. So I was thinking that I really wanted this to have an ankle joint, but maybe that doesn't really matter. So yeah, so I don't know who's gonna, I'm just talking about everything today. I'll just quickly show you the things. This purse is kind of cute. It's a mermaid purse, very fitting for these girls. Do I like plastic purses? I don't mind them as much as a lot of other people do. Am I going to save this backdrop? No. No, I'm not. I'm going to show you why. Look, this looks so digital. This must be AI. I don't know. I don't like to say that because I have liked the Mattel art for so many years and it's always been the best. And I hope that it's AI. I mean, that still somebody has to generate the AI, but I do not like this artwork. It's way too digital, and it's lifeless. It doesn't look like. Yeah, I'm not a fan of all of the new packaging art. I used to save all of the fashionista cards that came in the packages because I liked the artwork, but I have no. This is not cute. This does look Y2K though to me. This kind of, oh yeah, so I don't know, maybe you guys, I've heard bad things. I heard that people don't like the art though, even the Y2K people, but this does look like the packaging from that period. Okay, I'm super excited about these shoes. These are awesome boots. These are right here. These are my favorite boots of all time. For Barbie because they make her feet look so big, and I guess these are pretty similar. So kind of a go-go boot are going to look amazing with this translucent prosthetic leg. She's the one that gets to wear the shoes. We got these sunglasses, which this was definitely a mistake, giving her sunglasses that hide her eyes. If anyone deserved translucent sunglasses, it was Odile. But I mean, they're fine. I don't think I have these in black. I definitely have these in other colors like gold, and maybe they are translucent. Maybe they're a dark translucent black. Anyway, I definitely don't have these in black, and she looks really good in them. She looks like a movie star. So love those big black sunglasses. Those are a must-have. And then we have these silver shoes. which I don't get to use my WWE dolls. If I didn't show you this, WWE dolls have feet like this. And then we have these silver shoes, which, I mean, they're fine. I definitely have, well, I can't say definitively if I have these. I think I have some open-toed versions of these. They do look really, really familiar. I should be taking her shoes off right away. I have this outfit standing by from Barbie Deluxe Style, which was the black-haired Asian girl, which I showed earlier in this video, which this was her body's outfit. I mean, I think if none of these clothes fit, at least she gets a new outfit. And then we get the love necklace, which I've had a million times. And then we've got this little small purse, which I'm not a fan of tiny purses. And then I'm not a fan of stitching. That's a very Y2K thing that I'm not a fan of, like pilgrim style. But I mean, it's cute. It's a great color. I love the colors. I watched a lot of people open these videos. A lot of people weren't down with the colors. I don't really understand that. I do have to, let's put these shoes on her right away. We're clashing a little bit of bringing out the purple and her pink here, and then we've got this hot pink, but look at this translucent space. Oh look, she's got my Play-Doh Hasbro accessories on, so she's wearing all of the translucent stuff. She is out of this world. I believe that this is slightly translucent too. It's the basic love necklace. There's nothing wrong with that. I like this. Purple is yellow and purple are complementary colors, so that is why they would have chosen that. And then again, this goes so nicely. People were wondering why this orange, but it's still a yellow shade. I like it. I like that pop of orange in there. Looks really, really good. Also, it's orange is blue's complementary color, so we got some blue going on in there too. So it's looking really, really good. Matching everything isn't always a good thing. Look at this. Look at this standout. Look at this purse that's a totally other different color. All of the colors are they're off a little bit, which I like. Clashing, and they're not like, yeah, they're bright colors that are not your typical bright colors. So that's why I like it. Like, this is kind of like gas station aqua. This is like gas station orange. So I'm down with these colors and stuff. So definitely a lot of fun pieces in here. Let's get her head off. I definitely have to go heat her up. So I will pause while I heat her up, and I have her on this third colored skin. So we got this darker complected, we got this pale complected one, and then we've got this mid tanned one. So I am very, very happy about that. Let me go get this body, get this head on a new body. Let's go. Oops. Let's talk about these bodies for a second. Oh, I'm noticing I do like this new stamp that they put on Barbie's back. I think that's really cool that they do that. But I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this body. Now this one's a bit cooler because it's robotic, and I was wondering, because another unshaved She-Ra, which look what I had to do to She-Ra. I had to give She-Ra's clothes to a pixie-cutted doll. But when I look at this new She-Ra doll, I hope you've checked out that review, I noticed that this body is a lot curvier. Like, she's got a thinner waist, and it really made me realize that I'm not really a fan of the newer, boxier body. This one's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if to get the Brooklyn Made to Move, but I think, like, I was really thinking about, because I know that the Brooklyn one is a little more muscular, but I do think that the torso is probably boxier too. This is a pretty nice looking body. It's more shapely and more muscular. So this is the superhero body that they gave on She-Ra, but still as much as I find that these hands and forearms are so big, and I have to be very careful how I put the forearms, or they can look really ginormous. But if you turn them the right way, you can make them look normal. Even though these hands are bigger and the feet are bigger, but these feet look so nice. They're so much better proportioned than your standard Barbie foot. Like way, way bigger. And I mean, I like it. Sometimes I like this though. I like it on the 1950s, 60s dolls because it looks so retro and it looks so stylized with that body. But for the most part, I'm super happy to give her this beach body. She now has her beach body. They are true triplets now, all superheroed up, muscular. Again, this is a WWE superhero doll. If you Google that, you'll find it. There's probably some on eBay and Amazon left. There's one set that I don't have that comes with black shoes that are like these ones. This is my favorite shoe, and I kind of have to get it to get those other shoes. I kind of want those in black, even though I do have a lot of black shoes. Okay, let's try on some of this stuff. Most importantly, will this jacket fit on the new body? And I'll also give my take on how I feel about this. I don't even know if this is going to fit on the WWE body. Should be using plastic bags over the hands. Again, the hands are bigger. They're even harder. They get into these small spaces. Okay, that went in there. Still don't know if I'm going to get it up over the shoulder. What do you think of a blazer without a shirt underneath? The Barbie style that I'm opening up, I'm really curious about them because I don't know why. I guess I do know why. Money, cost saving, but every single one of them comes with a top that's basically a bra. But I mean, you can't have too many. I mean, they make very few Barbie bras. So if every fashion pack comes with a sports bra, it's just that they look so classy, and then they're just wearing a bra with their classy outfits. But we'll talk more about that when I try them on, and will they be defined as no daughter of mine? We will find that out soon. So there does seem to be some stretch to this jacket, and the best thing about these bodies, which I boast about all the time when I do my reviews and rebodies, is that they really do fill out Barbie's clothes even better than Barbie does. Didn't realize I could pop this collar. I'm a big fan of collar popping. Kind of looks better. The material's not too bad underneath. It is white and not supposed to be popped. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to button it up with Velcro. And look at it. She looks even more like how can I say this? A girl who works in video. I mean, am I judging? No, because I do think she's beautiful. She's just got these plump lips, and she looks like a Barbie doll, but she looks better than a Barbie doll. And this jacket fits on her so nicely. I am so surprised at this because I thought that this jacket looked so cheap. Like, I kind of realized and what I was expecting from this jacket from the reviews and from other things that I have. Like, I do have some sets with jackets that are just like this, but in hand, which makes me understand because people weren't complaining about this jacket so much and they were kind of excited for it. But I was like, I don't know. It's even looking good on camera, which I've never seen that happen. But you know what? It probably is looking so good is because she is filling it out, pushing down everything's fitting her more like a glove. It's really nice. It's a really nice jacket. I'm so glad that it fits her. Glove, as in like leather glove, because it is all leathery, pink leather jacket. Sleeves fit so nicely, hit so nicely at the wrist. Can adjust the Velcro. You don't want to see any remnants of the Velcro. You could stick a little bedazzle button on there. Give it a two double-breasted thing, because it's got this double-breasted thing going on. I love it. I love it a lot. Let's put on the skirt. So my guess is that the ruching goes to the back, but I guess you can put it on anyway. Why didn't I look at the picture to see how they? Oh, because they didn't style it. We just have this bad picture. I really hope that that's not an artist who drew those, because I hate talking badly about artists. I mean, it is just opinion, but I don't like it. Look at her face. This is Odile here. Arguably the prettiest doll ever made. And, can I fit this on her? We're struggling here. She's got some curvaceous hips going on. Okay. Oh. It's going on. It might be the kind of pleather that separates and rots over time. Let's hope that's not the case. So you can see this is the ruching in the back. I kind of like it this way. I can't believe that they designed something that would that you would only look good from the back. Mattel does not do that. We're lucky to get the prints going all the way around to the back. But check this out. I like it. I'm not even gonna try. Am I gonna? Yes, why wouldn't I? It's really tight. It's a pencil skirt, which I'm down with. We definitely got that whole corn thing going on. That's what you can say on YouTube. You can call it popcorn doll. She's beautiful. She looks really good. She does look like she's walked off of a set, kind of Pamela Anderson. I like it. Not the new Pamela Anderson, not the new au natural Pamela Anderson, but when was that? I guess it was the 90s. All right, let's what other am I losing you? What else did she come with? There was the dress she originally came in. I don't have to try that on. I'm gonna even skip that. She's gonna look good in that dress, but she's gonna look even better in that dress, so I'm not even gonna show you. It's too disheartening for that. But what I am gonna try on is her t-shirt dress, and then I'm gonna try it on Ken, even though I don't hear anyone talk about a t-shirt dress, but I think a t-shirt dress is probably the sexiest dress out there. It's playful and comfortable, and especially when you put it off the shoulder. I can't get this off of her hand. How am I going to do this quickly? Maybe I pause it. Am I going to turn the sleeve inside out? Yeah, I'll turn the sleeve inside out and worry about it later. Nobody else is trying. Oh no. Uh-oh. I think I have to pause the video. Oh no, I'm getting overheated. Whew. I get so stressed out taking these clothes off, trying to make good YouTube videos for you. Oh man, I'm gonna have to take my own clothes. I'm not gonna do it. I usually do it at these points. It's really hot here. Probably 100 and something in your American speak. But I said, I was also considering doing this review in the pool. There's some on Too Hunky Toys I might do a review in the pool. Oh, finally got it out. It's the hands. Tight sleeves. I also want to be careful. Also should be looking carefully what I'm doing. because I don't want to ruin my new favorite jacket. This is a new favorite piece for sure. This will be so interesting to see how it matches with some of the Barbie basic black pieces that I have. I think it would look better with white though, to continue on with that popcorn 90s feeling. Popcorn is going to be my new term that nobody's going to know what I'm talking about when I talk about popcorn. But she's a lady of the popcorn evening. All right, let's try on this t-shirt dress, which we don't have a lot of. It's not a big neck, so it's not gonna get that off the shoulder style. And I also didn't give her any shoes. I couldn't decide. Oh no, I have the perfect shoes for her. I have these ones. Let me show you. From the WWE shoe collection. I might have to do another video. I did one on my Too Hunky channel. But check out these platform high heels. Those are the ones for this girl for sure. They match her lips. Something to match her more neutral pink lip. Usually there's not, I mean, I don't really like to I find these very untasteful, these shoes, which a lot of the WWE shoes are. No, I can't say that, but those are popcorn shoes, and I don't have a lot of clothes that matches them. I know I have one dress that matches them perfectly, that looks really good. And what am I talking about? I just went on about not matching stuff, but they're such a, I don't know, they're a neutral color. They should probably go with more things. Okay, I'm struggling again with the t-shirt dress. I am surprised that the neck isn't bigger. I really want to see how this looks on a Ken doll, but it doesn't seem to be that loose. We will see. She's going to fill it out with her curves and make it better looking, make it look better than any Barbie ever could. You're going to see. I swear you won't be disappointed. There is another graffiti t-shirt dress on a doll that was out, a fashionista. Oh, I just saw her at a thrift store too, and I didn't get her again. She was less than $5 or $5 on clearance at Walmart at one point. And sometimes I try to be good and not buy things that I shouldn't buy. I know we got enough room to at least asymmetrical off the shoulder kind of thing. It's not going right off the shoulder, but look how short it is. Look how cute it is. I bet you it will look good with these shoes. Let's put it on with these shoes, these inappropriate shoes with an inappropriate No Daughter of Mine t-shirt dress that is just too short. I don't know. I think it looks sexy. I think she looks good. I am a fan of a t-shirt dress. I mean, even you can cinch it with a belt if you want to, but I'm not even a fan of that. I think that it looks really, really cute, and it looks really good with her eyes, but I mean, it was made for her. But super cute, sexy, short dress, can kind of put it off the shoulder. Not really. Looks good. Looks good when it falls natural, I have to say. We got overlocked stitched neckline in black. Makes her face pop. Brings out the black and the graffiti on the t-shirt. I love this dress. Despite popular opinion. Looking super, super cute. She should put her head up and put on glasses. Oh, I forgot I had glasses on them. For the sexy librarian thing, the cliche from the 80s, and then they would take off their glasses and let their hair down and shake it out, and they'd be all sexy, popcorny. Very, 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 very nice. All right, I'm going to try on one more outfit on her because I got to play with her, and you can not watch it or you can watch it. And then I also have to try this t-shirt on Ken. My feeling is that this is a smaller t-shirt dress than normal, and that it's not going to fit on my more buff Max Steel body, but let's see. This is my favorite Ken doll. This Max Steel body with this vitiligo Ken head. It's my favorite. He's got Hot Wheels skate sneakers on right now. from, what was it? I think it was the skateboard shop set that I just opened. Right, this, yeah, this is the smallest t-shirt dress yet. Yeah, this isn't even going, yeah, this isn't going on him, but maybe it can go on. I knew it. How did I know that? It might not even be able to go on this guy. Yeah, this isn't your regular, oh, maybe I can put it in this way. This isn't your regular t-shirt dress. I'm pretty sure I saw it on other Kens. Other people have got a hold of the t-shirt dress as a regular t-shirt for Ken scenario as well. But I do like collecting the t-shirt dresses for that purpose, but also I like them. And I like a graffiti pattern as much as I am not into graffiti or street culture or whatever you call that stuff. Even skateboarding is very graffiti. I love the Hot Wheels skate stuff so much. I have so many of those. I didn't show those in yesterday's video, but I also have some thrift stuff that I forgot to show in yesterday's haul video. But I got all kinds of new Hot Wheels skate sneakers for my Kens. They also fit very nicely on my Barbie Superstar dolls, WWE Superstar dolls. This doesn't really fit. Oh, there we go. It is a tight fit on Ken. You saw that there was a struggle. It actually fits him. It fits him perfectly. I like the shorter sleeve on this too. I mean, we got kind of a boat neck going on here. But yeah, that's definitely not going on the Buff Ken or the Max Steel one. But it looks pretty cute. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of small. I mean, it's not small, but it's doing something weird underneath the armpits, and it's also giving him a shorter sleeve. And the boat neck isn't the best. Oh, I guess you can kind of pull it forward, shift it all forward, and that might look a bit better. But yeah, good for your Kens, your standard Kens, a made to move Ken. It would definitely fit on and look just like this. And lastly, let's try on this. Did I try on all the shoes? I didn't try the silver shoes on her. Let me do that fast so we can take a look at them. They are standard size Barbie shoes. What is that, the B? Is that what we get, or do we get the head? Yeah, we get the B for the original Barbie-sized shoes. Those are the shoes. They're pretty nice. I mean, a silver shoe, it's going to go with everything. And there's these ones, which I'm not a fan of. I do like the ones that came in white from Barbie Extra. I believe that I do have these in white. Those are better. Again, they're very popcorn shoes. Corn shoes, but these ones, these are the jam. Are those B? Sometimes they do like to mix in the incline, I know. They actually don't have a symbol on the bottom of these at all. Maybe that means that they're so old that maybe they're a remade style. And we've got contrasting, translucent accessories on this girl. Coolness. Yeah, that's she needs a Barbie style outfit. This is Barbie Deluxe style. It doesn't really count, but let's get her ready for the next video we make with these 3 Odiles and see which one she's going to get. I'm pretty sure the blonde is going to get the I don't know what core that one is, black and white core. Whatever core that is. I guess the purple-haired girl is going to get tennis core. She's got blue eyes, though, so that's why she's in this blue dress. Maybe she should get the tennis core, and then there's the pink one. Oh, no, I think she's got to be all pink, done in Barbie core is what they call the pink set, I believe. So that's what's going to happen there in that video. Am I going to change my mind? Pink core, tennis core, And, or do I switch it up? Like, she would look good in pink too, because she's got the pink highlights, and give her tennis. You know what? I am going to do it backwards. Well, it's not backwards. It's that her eyes are going to look so good with tennis core, and her pink highlights are going to look so good with Barbie core. And then the brunette just gets the black and white one, which is classy core. I don't know what the black and white one's called, but she will look good in that because of her platinum blonde hair, which I like. And apparently she's also the queen of asymmetry, because look at her in this. This was the only outfit that I really liked from the Barbie style. I mean, I'm going to have to look at them again. I don't like any... Oh, is the Velcro coming out of these? No. I don't like any of the new ones, the metallic series. I mean, maybe there's one or two pieces in there that are... But I was very disappointed. Even, like, if I ever found the Steffi face mold one, I would get it. But I was disappointed with the fabrication of that baby doll dress. And it also is a baby doll dress. It looks like a maternity dress. The t-shirt's nice, but I have some little white t-shirts that are even nicer. So yeah, I expect the Barbie style. It's nice to see that it's made so well. So just like Barbie Extra, the construction, like Barbie Extra made some of the best constructed Playline clothes ever made. But this was the only one I was down with. Again, it looks like it's 90s popcorn. Where are those shoes? Are they going to look good with this? I don't know. I probably have some better shoes. Nice shoes. I mean, they kind of clash with everything. I mean, they're not bad. Again, they do match her lipstick. They definitely fit this vibe. She's definitely filling this outfit out better than Barbie, as always. All curvaceous. She's on the cob, for sure. Maybe that's what I can call it instead. Then nobody will know what I'm referencing. She's on the cob, but beautiful nonetheless. That's why Barbie was so popular in the first place, is because she was literally an on the cob worker. That's what she was based on. So very, very pretty and cute. And I mean, you'd think that I didn't like these by the way that I talk about them. These are my three favorite dolls, my three favorite rooted hair dolls. The faces are amazing. Maybe one day I will shave one of their heads. Maybe one day they will make one as a Play-Doh head doll. Like these ones. I mean, have you watched my Play-Doh dolls? They're not about Play-Doh at all, which they're probably supposed to be. But look at this Bridget Nielsen Barbie head. Check this out. Look at this hairdo. Look at the way that it's pompadoured back. I mean, this is Bridget Nielsen Barbie. You can't... I mean, she's got Millie's face, though. So if anyone should be wearing glasses, it should be her. Should I try the black ones? Yeah. Those pink ones looked really nice on her, but maybe these new glasses. I don't know. I don't have any black glasses like this. I must have black glasses. I don't know why these are looking... They're looking so black and so... Yeah, I mean, those are... Oh, now she really looks like Bridget Nielsen. That's way better. Yeah, this one I kind of want to hide her eyes on this doll because she has Millie's face. You want to hide the fact that she's Millie, because Millie's so sweet. And you want to make her edgy, like her hairdo and her outfit. Look, she's wearing wrestling boots. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. 3 new favorite hair-rooted dolls. I love a side glance. I can't believe I haven't mentioned that. Oh yeah, and I was going to talk about that when I was heating up her head. Look, I'm saying goodbye. I don't know if her eyes might be wonky, but that's the beauty of a side glance, which again, let's talk back about the first Barbie ever made, Barbie #1, side glance. Wait, did the first Barbie have a side glance? Yes, I think I think that's true to say. So I do love a side glance, and I'm very happy to have this blue-eyed beauty added to my On the Cob collection. Thank you so much for joining me today. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, we'll see you. Oh, that purse looks good with that.